Hello, my Irish Football Fan TV. This is my instant match reaction from the Aviva Stadium. Republic of Ireland 0, Wales 0. Obviously there was a lot of situation going on today regarding COVID and players missing out. A lot of players who probably would have started the game missing out. Your John Egan's, Callum Robinson's, and so on. So it was a bit of a makeshift lineup, and that was kind of evident early doors with Kevin Long, and then he actually took a bang off their striker and then ended up going off and was replaced then by Cyrus Christie, who then actually came on, done quite well I thought. I played on the right, and Matt Doherty went left centre back. I thought Matt was actually really good at centre back, used the ball well, didn't have to kind of do anything really in the air or anything like that, or win headers or anything like that too much, but what he did well. From their chances wise, I remember Harry Wilson having a good chance for them in the first half, which Darren Randolph saved really well, and at that point it was a bit of a wake-up call. And but I thought our interplay was good. I thought we passed the ball around well, we got into good areas, we just ultimately couldn't get that shot off that we needed to get that goal. Robbie Brady intercepts a good ball, or bad ball, sorry, by Wilson, carries it to the edge of the box and has a strike when he could have played in Shane Long there. A nice little touch inside, and maybe Shane Long, because he's running into that, he runs into a stride there, maybe puts it in the back of the net, who knows. And we're going in at half time at 1-0, but it wasn't to be. It went over the bar, and but I thought Robbie Brady looked quite good as well. But like first half performance, I wasn't too unhappy about. I thought, again, Cyrus Christie had a good chance just before the half-time break as well, left-footed strike over the bar, and I thought we had the better of the chances. I know, look, Wilson's chance was actually on target. I understand that, but I think we had more chances of note. And at half-time, I even put up a tweet just being like, you know what, these are there for the taking in the second half. We've played quite well considering everything that was going on, the situation with COVID and everything, all the players, and there was a lot of doom and gloom online about who was going to play, what was going to happen and stuff like that. But I thought we acquitted ourselves very, very well. I thought Stephen Kenny's tactics were spot on. Jason Malumbi ran the midfield in both halves, in my opinion. He was my man of the match. I thought Conor Howerton actually played quite well in that deep line midfield role, and James McCarthy's role pretty much, and I think maybe that might be a good thing going forward, having Malumbi in Howerton's spot and maybe having Howerton as the deep line player, kind of in that Pirlo role. I'm not comparing him in any way to Pirlo other than the position, but I'm just saying that could be a position for him going forward now, to be that player that everything comes through and just kind of sits deep and allows other players to get on the ball. Obviously with Matt Doherty going on to play centre back, he was actually able to get in good positions. Enda Stevens, I thought, done quite well as well, getting into positions, and Cyrus Christie as well, getting up the field and getting balls into the box whenever he could. Robbie Brady as well. Kind of in the second half, there wasn't that much to shout about. There was a header by Shane Long, which was actually offside for. Then you're kind of looking at he had a cross, then Robbie Brady had a cross that nearly crept in at the back post. It just went wide, but it was definitely a cross, it wasn't a shot. But again, Malumbi was getting into good positions. Daryl Horgan and Sean Maguire came on then for Shane Long and Robbie Brady, and I thought Horgan looked very bright when he came on. Maguire didn't have a whole lot, but Horgan had a double chance, and ultimately fired over with the final chance. But on his left foot, maybe if that was on his right foot, it goes in, and we're sitting here talking about a win. But unfortunately that wasn't the case, and there was another chance that Jeff Hendrick hit, and it was pretty much like a pass back straight at the keeper, so it wasn't to be. Then James McLean gets booked not long after that, and I don't know if he meant to actually catch the guy, the first tackle, and then the second one he gets a second yellow and it's a red card, because it was a real shame, because we were actually chasing the game at that point, and it was very annoying because I felt as though there was a goal coming. And how nice it would have been to get the first goal at the Aviva under Stephen Kenny and get that first win off our back. But I mean, the signs are encouraging that we could probably go to Finland and play the way we did and maybe get a result, or a positive result anyway. I think if we play like we did today against Finland, I don't think we'll lose. But again, it's a problem we have, is that a lot of our strikers are away because of COVID and deemed close contacts to players who have tested positive. Still hasn't came out who it was. I know a lot of people online are upset that Jack Byrne didn't get a run, but I think that's ultimately down to McLean getting the second yellow. It didn't allow Jack to get on the pitch, which I think maybe if Stephen Kenny's fair, But then again, this is football at the top level. If he's fair, he'll give Jack a run against Finland. If he doesn't, then I don't know why he called him up in the first place. He's down here in front of me now, doing a warm down basically, even though he didn't really do anything. He's doing it with Daryl Horgan, Sean Maguire and Josh Cullen, who actually came on as well. He just came on towards the end to kind of shore it up. And yeah, that's really been it for me. My after-match reaction. I would say I'm happy with the performance, not happy with the red card, but again, people are going to go, oh yeah, it's all well and good, we're playing nice football, but if you don't score goals, you don't win games. Look, we all said it was going to be a work in progress, and we have to give it time. And if we don't give it time and we just decide, oh, okay, Stephen Kenny's not the man, and let him go, there's definite encouraged signs, and you can see it even playing from the back. You know, players getting into good positions. It's not just get the ball and stand. The players are getting the ball, they're moving, they're trying to get into good positions, one-touch passing and stuff like that. Really actually enjoyed today's game from our perspective. I really thought, you know, our players looked really well, and I don't want to keep harping on about James Malumbi, but I have to say what a performance he put in, and really I think now has put a marker down that if he can keep up that level of intensity and that energy to our midfield, then he should probably be in there more often than not. But that will obviously represent if he is doing it at club form as well. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on the game, and don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. I'll speak to you all soon. Thanks for watching.